Yo, what's up YouTube? Today I'm back with another video, man, and today's video is on the best 6'8 build, man. And the reason this build is the best 6'8 is because it can do everything. And when I say it can do everything, it literally can do everything at 6'8. But before we get into this 6'8 build, can we get 50 likes on this video? 50 likes will be insane. Also hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 5.8k. We are 80 subscribers from 5.8k. And also leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this build. Or if you guys have any questions or need any help, leave a comment down below and I will try my best to respond. Now let's get into the 6'8 build that can do everything. Alright, so once you're in the My Player Builder, what you guys want to do, you guys want to click create your own build. Handles, you want to go with either left or right. Pick the best hand you shoot with. I'm going to go with left. Pick your favorite number. I'm going to go with 89. Once you guys are done with that, you guys want to continue. So the position you guys want to pick this build, you guys want to put it at power forward. You guys can put it to small forward if you guys want to, or maybe shooting guard. Whichever you guys want to do, as long as you're 6'8 and as long as you can get these stats, that's what you guys want to put the position as. But I'm going to go with power forward because that's how I made this build. Height, you want to go with 6'8. 6'8 is the best height to use. And the weight, what we want to do, we want to go with 210 as the weight. We want to go with lowest weight. I wanted to make this build like kind of fast, you know what I'm saying, so it can play defense, which you can do. And I also put a 7'1 wingspan so we can get that 85 strength and we can get everything that we need on this build and we can play better defense. Once you guys are done with that, you guys want to continue. Alright, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I showed, because just one stat can get you a completely different build and build name. So make sure you guys watch this whole video and upgrade as I show. Alright, so upgrading this build. First, you guys want to start off with finishing. Finishing, we're going to go with an 85 driving dunk on this build, or 84 driving dunk. You guys get to choose if you want to go with 84 or 85. Me personally, I'm going to just go with the 85. We get Scottie Pippen driving dunk. So if you guys want to go with that 85 to get that, you guys can. But you guys don't need that. If you guys want to just have LeBron James dunk package, which is a very good dunk package, you guys can go with just the 84 and put stats other places. But to make this build a great finisher, I want to go with 85 on this build, make it something different from my usual builds. So we're going to go with 85 as the driving dunk. And again, you guys want to have this 85 driving dunk because again, you'll get great dunk packages. These dunk packages will help you score a lot. This is a great 1v1 core build because it can shoot and dunk. So having both of those will make this build just crazy overall in general. Standing dunk, I mean, we have to have it 45 standing dunk no matter what. But if you do go with an 84 driving dunk, I definitely recommend you just bumping it up 1 point to 45. 45 standing dunk will give you a lot of standing dunk animations, and those standing dunk animations are good animations. They're very hard to block. They're very hard to contest. Those standing dunks are OP, man. Just at a 45, you get OP dunks. It makes your build way better. So don't sleep on the standing dunk. Definitely want to try it out. Definitely want to put it on your builds. Make sure you have a 45 so you can get the animations, and your player will be finishing very well on this build, man. So that's all we really want to do for finishing. Next is shooting. Mid-range. Mid-range, you guys want to go with an 89 mid-range on this build so we can get good badges on this build. With an 89 mid-range, we do get set shot specialist on gold, and we really want that so we can be consistent on this build in shooting. We want to shoot very consistently on the 6'8. As you guys know, taller builds are harder to shoot with, but that does not mean it's impossible to shoot with it. There are plenty of people out there that have 6'8s, 6'9s, 6'10s, and you cannot leave them open. They will spark it down. And we want to be one of those 6'8s, those 6'10s, those 6'9s that can spark. So we want to have that gold set shot specialist so we can have a higher green window, so we can knock down standstill shots more. So that goal will really help, especially because our three-pointer won't be super high. We want that mid-range to carry over those badges to our three-point so we can shoot consistently at the 3-2. We will get shifty shooter on this build. That's a very important point too. We will be able to fade that mid-range on this build. If a 6'4 or a 6'2 can go crazy on the mid-range and spark it down, and they don't even need to have a high mid-range. They can have an 86 or something like that, or even an 89, and it's hard to contest, and it's easy for them to green. Imagine us on a 6'8. These people guarding us will have a hard time contesting our mid-range shots. All we have to find is a good fading animation, and it's over for people, bro. We will be able to fade crazy on this build, especially at that midi. It'll be a bucket every single time, bro. So we will get shifty shooter. We just got to upgrade our physicals, I'm pretty sure, and we will have it. Our three-pointer, what we want to do, we want to go with a 79 three-pointer. And I know what you guys might be thinking, like, oh, shoot, what? A 79 three-pointer? Why? You guys can be consistent with a 79 3. Again, that mid-range will carry and help you out. The mid-range badges, the set shot specialist, gold, the Deadeye, will carry over to the three-point shot, and you guys will be able to hit shots consistently. Trust me when I say that. The reason why the three-pointer won't be able to go super high is because our wingspan. We don't want to go with a low wingspan on this build. I know the low wingspan will give you better offensive stats, which is true, but that long wingspan, even though if you don't fill out the stats, that long wingspan still helps with interceptions, with steals, with blitzes, with rebounding. Again, with the 79 three-pointer, if you put a good jump shot, which our 89 mid-range will allow us to get, our 89 mid-range will allow us to get a good jump shot base for this build, and we could be consistent at the three-point line. Trust me when I say that. You guys will be able to be consistent on this build. Especially if you tempo shoot, if you know how to tempo, you're going to be able to hit some shots at the three-point line consistently. And that's all we really want to do for shooting. We got our mid-range, we got our three-pointer, we can shoot on this build, we can finish on this build. Next is playmaking. You guys will be able to dribble on this build. Ball handle, what you guys want to do, you guys want to go with an 86 ball handle on this build. That 86 ball handle gives us ankle assassin on silver. And I'm going to let you guys know right now, ankle assassin works at every badge. Like bronze, ankle assassin works. Silver, ankle assassin works. Gold, it works. In the Hall of Fame legend, you guys know it works, man. Ankle assassin is probably one of the best badges in the game because it works at every single category, from bronze all the way to legend. So the ankle assassin on this build would definitely help us. We'll be able to break some ankles. We'll be able to get open. We get handled for days on silver, so that will help us with dribbling too. And we do get unpluckable on silver on this build too. So this will all help us out with dribbling. We can dribble on this build. We will get strong handles too, man. Of course, you know I got you guys. We're gonna have that strength on this build. Like I said, this build can do everything, bro. It really can do it all. We'll have strong handles, so we could, abuse the strong handle animations here and there if we want to. We could go crazy with that, bro. And we could just push people off of us when we need to. Next is speed with ball. Speed with ball is super important, especially when we get to a 6-8 build like this. Speed with ball is important, man. Like I say, speed with ball, agility, speed, it can make or break your builds. And I don't like breaking builds, man. This stat is super important. We want to max that out. We want to have 78 because we want lightning launch on silver, bro. And if you guys want to upgrade it with the season level 15 or season level 30 badge upgrade, you guys can do that. I don't feel like you need to. I feel like silver is good enough for a 6-8 build. That silver lightning launch will help us a lot, especially when we try to speed boost out of our combos. And on bigger builds, obviously the speed boost is not as fast as the 6-4s and the 6-2s. So we need everything that we can get. So that lightning launch silver, 78 speed with ball, you want to have it. You don't want to have bronze lightning launch on this build. You want to have silver lightning launch so you guys can speed boost off your combos. Pass accuracy, you guys know me, man. I'm not really the highest pass accuracy guy. I went with a 65 pass accuracy on this build. You can make it higher. We will have few stats left at the end where you guys can put it where you guys want to. So you guys are able to put it up to a 70 if you guys want to. But I feel like 65 is good enough because this is like a 1v1 court build for me. Like, I will bring this build to a 1v1 court. But then again, you could bring this build everywhere because it could do everything. So for me, I'm going to keep the pass accuracy at a 65 because I'll probably play 1v1 court on this build. So for my 1v1 court boys, keep it at 65. Because if you're playing 1v1 court consistently, you want to have those other stats for other things, you feel me? But if you're not in the 1v1 court, you're playing 3s, you're playing 2s. 2s you can pass off with a 65. But if you're playing 3s, 5s, maybe you want to bump it up to a 70, 75. But for now, we're going to keep it at 65. And 65 is a good speed. Alright, so let's get into the defense. What we want to do for defense. What we want to do with the interior defense, we want to put it up to a 70. 70 interior defense on a 7-1 wingspan, 6-8 build. Bro, we're getting stops in the paint. My 6'5" with a 65 interior makes people miss. So imagine this build with a 70 and taller. This build will make people miss in the paint, man. But not only will we make people miss in the paint, we will have good perimeter defense too. We want to go with 80 perimeter defense on this build. The reason we're going 80 is because we're going to put the +5 onto perimeter defense, which will give us our silver badges. So we're going to have silver challenger, silver on-ball menace, silver pick dodger. Immovable enforcer will be on gold, you know what I'm saying? We will have gold immovable enforcer on this build, which will make us get real bumpy, bro. Especially added on to the on-ball menace silver. We're going to get real bumpy on this build, bro. So we want to put the +5 on this. If you guys do have an extra +5, this build is even better for you guys. You guys can go crazy and put another +5 somewhere on like these categories. Me, I just really thought about like, you know, I only have one +5, so I really just go build based off the +5 I have. I know majority of people just have one +5, so you want to use that on perimeter. Next is steel. We want to go with an 85 steel on this build. Like, bro, I'm telling you. 85 steel on this build. We get glove on silver. We can pluck people with the on ball. You know what I'm saying? If you really time it well, you're going to get it a lot of the times, man. Like, if you really pay attention to the person dribbling and use click square at the right time, you're going to get that ball. 85 steel is pretty good steel. Or if you guys want, I mean, 91 is definitely the best one, though, but 85 does the job. Interceptor gold, 6'8", 71 wingspan. We're getting those lanes. We're getting those lane steals on this build, bro. If we're playing 5s, you know what I'm saying, we could go crazy with the gold interceptor. If we're playing 3s, we're going to go crazy with the gold interceptor. We're going to get lane steals on this build consistently. Next is the block. We want to go with a 68 block on this build. Again, I went 68 block because, again, from the experiences on my 6'4", I get chase down blocks on my 6'4", I get blocks on my 6'4", so I'm pretty sure translating over to a taller build with a longer wingspan, it should translate pretty well. You should be able to get chase down blocks on this build. You should have no problems with chase down blocks, and you should actually get actual blocks on this build too, you know what I'm saying? And it can help us with jumping, contesting animations, because like sometimes we're not going to get a block animation. We're going to jump up with that person and we're going to just get a contest animation with them. Next is offensive rebound. We want to make that a 79. We will have a 79 offensive rebound on this build, and we will also have an 80 defensive rebound on this build. So we can catch rebounds. I'm not gonna say you can play center on this build, but if you want to try, if you're playing 2s with your friend and you want to do double ISO, you know what I'm saying, you guys can. And you guys can set screens too. So if you guys want to play like center sometimes, you guys definitely can. I'm not gonna say this is a center build, but you can play center on it. We get rebound chaser on silver, so if you need to catch your own rebounds, or you ever playing 2s, 3s, you need to come out the corner, catch a rebound, help your center out, or even the 5s, you want to help your center out with the rebounds, you guys definitely can do that on the offensive side and the defensive side. So as you guys can see, we get rebound chaser on silver. We will get box out beast as well. We just got to upgrade our physicals, which we will do now. But as you guys can see, every category, we are efficient. We are very efficient on the 6'8 build. That's why I like the 6'8 build. Next is physicals, speed, 84. We can't be slow, man. How are we going to have an 85 perimeter, good immovable enforcer, and be slow? We can't keep up with nobody. Then that means that our perimeter defense means nothing. Our movable enforcer means nothing if you can't keep up. We got to be able to keep up. So that's why we need that 84 agility, man. That 84 agility will help us keep up. It help us to defend the 6'4s, the 6'2s. We will be able to play good defense on this build, and that's what we want to do. Agility, I'm going to 84 agility too, because agility is just as important as speed, bro. And also, of course, it helps us with our defensive badges. Again, on ball menace, pick dodger will go higher up. Again, when we put that +5, we will get our badges, so make sure you guys put +5 on perimeter. It's very important. And also, we get shifty shooter on silver. Again, those fades, we're going to be able to be chicken when we go for them fades, man. Strength, we got to make it an 85, man. You got to have strength on this build, because how you're going to have rebounding, perimeter defense, you know what I'm saying, all this defensive stuff and rebounding and not have a good strength. You need strength to help out to make it better, you know what I'm saying? Because if we put no strength on this build, all those other stats don't mean nothing. With the strength, we get physical finisher, so that helps us with finishing. We get strong handle on Hall of Fame. I thought we got it on gold. We get Hall of Fame. So that helps us out a lot. That strong handles Hall of Fame. We could definitely abuse it and go crazy with that. We get box out beast on silver. So again, or for yourself, you need to box out someone else for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're playing 2s. You're playing center on this build. You need to box someone out. You box them out, get that rebound. You feel me? Brick wall, if you ever want to set screens, you want to set an off-ball screen, or you're playing 2s, you want to set screens for your guard, you can do that, bro. You have the option to do whatever you want on this build and play however you want on this build. Immovable enforcer. I know you guys see it silver, but as you guys can see, we need an 84 perimeter defense to make it gold, but we get an 85 perimeter defense. So immovable enforcer will be on gold. I'm telling you, we're clamping up. We're clamping up on this 6'8". This is a 6'8" rebounding, dribbling, shooting, dunking point guard, bro. Like, it does all, bro. It does all you want it to do. So we do get gold immovable enforcer, and that will make us bumpy. Very, very, very bumpy, bro. On these guards, these lockdowns, whatever we get placed at, they're getting bumped. You feel me? All right, guys, I made a mistake. You guys want to put down that interior defense. Make it 65, bro. I made it a big mistake. You want to put that down. Boom, 70 vertical. You want to have the 70 vertical. Go with a 65 interior, 70 vertical. I made a mistake. That is on me. I take full accountability for that. I'm sorry for making that mistake. You want to go with a 70 vertical. 70 vertical is what you need because we need those dunk packages. If you guys want LeBron James dunk package, if you guys want the Scottie Pippen dunk package, if you guys want those dunk packages, make sure you go with a 70 vertical and you will get those dunk packages. Do not make that mistake. And also the 70 vertical is going to help you with rebounding. So if you guys want to rebound well, if you guys want those dunk packages, make sure you go 70 vertical, 65 interior. I'm very sorry for making that mistake. That is on me. And we do have a few upgrades left. If you guys want to put the interior up a little bit more, you guys can. If you guys want to, you guys can do that. Or you guys can put other stats up. You guys can upgrade your driving dunk a little bit more. You guys can put your three-pointer up. Right here is really just preference. You guys can put up your pass accuracy to 67 if you guys want to do that. Then upgrade your free throw a little bit to 70. You guys can do that. Or you guys can go up with your standing dunk. I'm going to just probably put it on free throw just in case you play rec or something. And we are 99 overall on this 6'8 build that can do everything, man. It can finish very well. It can shoot. It can dribble. It can play defense. Again, put the +5 on perimeter. And make sure your interior is a 65. Forgive me for that mistake once more. We can rebound, and our physicals are great. So once you guys are done upgrading this build, you guys want to continue. And we are a shot creating 3-level threat, man. Which we are. We are a shot creating 3-level threat. If you guys do like this build, make sure you guys hit that like button down below. If you guys are going to make this build, comment down below. I'm going to make this build. If you guys are going to make this build but change a couple things, let me know what you guys changed down below. I'm definitely interested to know. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a blessed day. Peace.